What's up, you guys? It's your boy X-Manny87 here, bringing you another Marvel Legends review video. And today's feature, we have the classic Symbiote Spider-Man versus the classic Kraven the Hunt. Excuse me, Kraven the Hunter. Craving. I'm craving for Kraven. Ooh yeah. Yeah. So classic Kraven the Hunter 2-pack is a Target exclusive, and today's street date, it's release, which is April 22nd of this recording. Found it at my Target in the most random section. It was like the Uno card game aisle, and oh my god, it was just one randomly sitting there on the end cap, and I'm like, whoa, swoop, mine now. And it's one 2-pack that I was waiting for, mainly for the classic Kraven the Hunter. I will go over the differences, but before I get into everything, if you could please leave a like rating on the video, it'll truly show your support for my channel. I'd greatly appreciate it. That would be total awesomeness. And without further ado, let's take a look at Spider-Man here. And if you're thinking this is the same Symbiote Spider-Man from the past, if you were to ask me, hey, X-Manny87, is this the same Spider-Man as before? Yes, it is, but just with different paint deco. So, as you can see here, the paint deco is different from the last release. As you can see here, let me bring it closer. This is a more, just looking at the spider fangs here, it's a bit wider, where this is coming in a lot closer. So that's one big difference there. And if you look at the body of the spider logo here, this is going in a more angular direction, whereas this is more of a circle. And the butt is a little thinner and longer. So, and it reaches down to his waist, where the old one doesn't reach down to the very end of the waist. So a little bit different there. The paint apps for the hands, we have the new one does not feature that little black dot in the middle of that web patch. So that's pretty much the only difference. The head is spot on. Oh yeah, the black paint on this one is a little bit lighter. Think of a lighter shade of black, kind of like the last Venom in the Venom Monster Venom Bath Wave. That was a lighter shade of black. So if I bring this on over here, let me see. Yeah, it's more towards this, but not exactly. But if you have these aside, and it might not jump off camera right away, but if you have them aside, you'll notice the difference if you look at them carefully. And that's pretty much it. As far as accessories, he has 2 whipping hands. So the 2 whipping hands, again, no dot in that. No dot in the middle. I got a paint mishap right there. There's like a line straight there. And no open, web crawling hands. That's about it. And the winning accessory of this pack to me is the battle damage Peter Parker head. And this is a thing of beauty. I love it. And it is so freaking cool. Look at that black eye. That is a nice shiner right there. He's got a scar against his nose. He's got, blood dripping here, some more blood there. And if you guys saw my Overwatch Ultimates Soldier 76 review, I was saying how he had a scar on the, like against, on his face, and it was like pretty, bloody looking. And I just like seeing that Hasbro is taking liberties with, doing things like this. Like, it's, they're not pretty much kidifying everything. They are getting a little, edgier and grittier, and it's nice to see that. And especially with Spider-Man, who is a character known for for taking several beatdowns and and coming back to win the battle. Because that's what's awesome about Spider-Man, right? Is his resiliency. And I think this is beautiful. So just to pop the head on, go off camera here for a bit, and then boom, it's a little bit of a tight fit, but that's how it looks. And compared to my custom, I made this custom webbing Peter Parker symbiote head. You know, it's the same head. It's definitely the same head. They just did a battle damage. And you know, one thing that's always been on my Marvel Legends wish list is a battle damage Spider-Man in his, you know, classic outfit, because that's what, I mean, I would just love to take pictures of, you know, Spider-Man going through some freaking brutal battles. And he does, the head does fit on the classic Spider-Man, so we'll take a look at that. So, yep. And that looks good. That looks really good. This is the McFarlane style Spider-Man from the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive RAF set. It's my favorite, probably my favorite Marvel Legends classic looking Spider-Man. And then we have, let's try it on the PS4 Advanced Suit Spider-Man to see how that looks. And I did pop this off before, and it looks great. Excuse me. Whoop, knocked down my camera there. Sorry about that. And that looks great. Oh man, that looks great. It just reminds me of that scene at the end, spoilers, of the PS4 game against Doc Ock, and he's like, "You knew? You knew?" And oh man, he just went off. This looks great though. Yeah, you can definitely capture a lot of scenes with this guy. Get creative with photography. And also, I don't know why we're not getting a new symbiote costume with this style of body. I would love to see, you know, a symbiote Spider-Man in the advanced suit body, because to me that, you know, the symbiote adds weight, and well, it would look better on this body. But maybe they're waiting on a Dark Avengers Spider-Man to do that. I hope we do. I hope we see this suit with this one, just like how I want to see the symbiote like a Venom on the Omega Red body mold. Now let's look at Kraven. So the classic Kraven here is the winner of the 2-pack, no doubt. That is a mean mug. Oh my god, he looks great. He looks absolutely great. So, really love this. Man, it's a gritty look. I love it. And that's his hunting rifle accessory that he has here. And it fits perfectly in his hands. So, it's a very, it's, you know what? It's a solid piece. It's pretty solid here. This part's pliable, but I understand, but it feels like when I was reviewing the Overwatch weapons, you know how I was praising Hasbro for giving them solid weapons that are not gummy feeling. So if this is what's to come for future Marvel Legends weapons, I'm so happy. And taking a closer look at Kraven, it's really, really dope. He has one thing right there is just like, woohoo, Kraven chest meat. So that is different from the last Kraven, and I will bring that out to compare soon. And while I have him here, actually, so you can see this one has chest hair, this one doesn't. The face is crazy, man. Way better than this one. Way better. Love it. The jacket is obviously different. So we have here, as you see, this has green eyes, this has normal eyes. This was more of a contemporary look that came out in the Rhino Wave This one right here is more detailed. I like this. I like the paint better on this one. Definitely nice. The belt, he has spikes here. This one he has more like a utility belt with a, like, I don't know, wingcloth right there. Skull boots, you know, boots. But taking a look here, oh, and this one had a necklace. But he does have the classic leopard looking pants. And those ballerina flats. You could just like do a ballerina spin. Oh man, this guy is looks pretty nice, but this looks weird, man. To me, this looks totally weird. I don't know how I feel about that, but it looks like his legs are really big, and all of a sudden when it gets to his feet, it looks like he has tiny ass feet. I don't know, they look so skinny and just weird, oddly proportioned. I don't like that at all. I really don't like that. But other than that, he has the leopard print armbands here. He still has the taping around his wrist. And just taking a look back here. That's a really nice mane there on the lion mane. And yeah, the paint overall is way better. Way better. His spear, as for accessories, it's different from the 2015 one, so it's a lot lighter. He's got blue and brown feathers. This one has red, and this one has the gray feathers. Yeah, so still comes with the same spear, and he can hold it on this hand or the other one, whatever you like. But really cool. To go over articulation here, his head moves up that far. His head moves down. He's got a nice ab crunch. His shoulders move. Well, I struggle with this one. This one's a little stiff on me. This one moves up, high up, at least. And then he's got the bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. He does have a side wrist hinge here. He has a normal wrist hinge there and a wrist swivel. Waist swivel. His legs move that far out. His legs move that far up. Thigh swivel. Double jointed knees. Yep, heel to the butt. And he's got the calf swivel. Ankles move up, down. And he's got the ankle pivot. But overall, this is a nice Kraven the Hunter. I really like this face sculpt. I think that it is the Kraven that we all wanted. As far as head swaps, you can do that. So if you want to see how they look, whoops. Let me just put it here. This is, yeah, this one doesn't look bad. This doesn't look bad at all on that head. Excuse me, the head on that body. And this one doesn't look that bad either. I don't know. Yeah. I like that. You can use it either way. So let me know what you think of this head swap. I dig it. It's cool. I have no problems with it. Plus, who would you like to see as Kraven the Hunter in the MCU? I think Gerard Butler would be awesome. Or Javier Bardem. That'd be cool. Add a Latino to the mix. But that is pretty much the review. I did not cover articulation for Classic Spider-Man because we've seen that many times. The paint apps are still inconsistent with the spider logos. As you can see, it's scratched there, but hopefully they get better. So that has been my review, guys. Leave a like, comment, we'll chat about it. Share and subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you haven't subscribed to me already. And I'll see you on the next review. Peace.